Hello, Slammers. This is Coach Dustin, and I have a quick review of how we want our back line to defend. So you guys all understand the principles and the rules for whether you apply pressure, whether you are giving support, or whether you are providing balance to the field, and what those three terms mean and how we implement them on the field. So, to give an example, we have our four backs, right? So our 3 and our 2 are out wide, and we got our 4 and 5, our center backs. So let's say the opposition is attacking with down the side, right? So here they come. Maybe it's their striker, their winger. The number 3, so our left back, is going to apply pressure, and we want that pressure to be fairly tight. As we get closer to the box, even tighter. But at this point, we're containing more than anything. So pressure towards the end line this way, right? Sorry, the touch line. So pressure towards the touch line. I don't necessarily want you defending here because then they have an easy pass or maneuver to inside. So we're pressuring and containing. Go ahead and contain them all the way to this corner if they want to, right? So pressure here, mostly trying to stay in front of the ball and fairly tight. 4, center back, players providing support. So support means you're a little bit deeper than the person applying pressure, and you're there for as a just in case, and you're blocking any through passes. So if the player plays too high, it's much easier for this ball to be played through in here. But if you play back just a little bit, that blocks any through ball coming this way, and it forces the player to play more laterally and not vertically, right? So 5, now you're coming over, and we're calling this balance, right? So balance, and now with 4 backs like this, it's sort of a funny thing because you have actually 2 players providing balance. So you could almost say the 5 is a support to 4, and 2 is really providing the balance. So, but anyway, I think both these players are really providing more balance. And what that means is, let's just say a winger from over here comes and this player decides to do a big cross. So they've switched the field. Well, now we have a player here who is close to that area to apply the pressure, and 5 is able to then apply the support. 4 supplies balance, and now 3 can reshift over to provide balance on this side. So the last thing we do not want these players all coming over here thinking they're all supporting getting too closely, because now we've opened up a switch for the opposition to easily expose and catch us out of position. So maintain that balance to the field. And remember, if the ball is closest to you, so let's say the player is attacking here towards the number 5, our center back. So this player is now going to apply the pressure. Our right back is going to come over and provide support. 4 is also providing support. And then 3 is providing balance in the case of a switch, right? So let's just kind of maybe bring this a little bit tighter here. Remember, as a defense, when we are defending, we are trying to shrink the field and constrain the space. We're really wanting to force the opponent to play into tight spaces so that they really just get flustered. If we spread out too wide, right, and we try to cover all these different areas of the field, we've just given them a lot of space to work with. But if we sort of just close down, right, if you kind of think of this, we're kind of forcing them, like out here, sure, we can give them the space. Matter of fact, this is fine, because if they decide to go out here, well, now our defending mid can come over and really apply the pressure in these areas, leaving our backs to sort of hold the ground and to kind of almost build a wall of support here and take away any attempted passes. So, our midfield is going to come back and support. Our wingers can also come back as well. Our striker can stay high. So in a defensive posture, when they're in our attacking area, we want to get all of our players back and really condense the space, right? We want to bring everybody in. As soon as we win possession, it's an immediate expansion, right? We want to just spread these areas out, catch our opponents out of position, because now by forcing our opponents to get compact on our defense, it in that transition, they're out of position, and so now we can expose those open areas. So that's a quick 5 minute review of the three principles of the three key principles of defending, which is pressure, closest to the ball, uh, support, you're basically the next defender over, and then balance, providing balance to our defensive line so that if they switch the field. That is all for this little mini lesson. I hope you all enjoy it. I'll give you more on the different positions of the field and how we're kind of expecting everybody to have some basic knowledge of how we want to play, and how we want to structure and organize our formation. So for now, this is one topic. More topics are soon to come. All the positions are going to get handled. We're going to talk about all the positions and how we want you to play them so that you guys can kind of simplify your role on the field. And so you know exactly what it is you need to do.